Hi everyone, it's Ray here from Man City Fan TV. Today I want to talk about Joel Latibeaudiere. It's been reported by the BBC that City are in a contract standoff with the U17 World Cup winning captain Joel Latibeaudiere, which raises the possibility that he may follow Jadon Sancho out of the club. Latibeaudiere is only 18 years old and hasn't played for the first team, but talks had started over extending his current deal, which runs out in 2020. He's apparently concerned over a lack of first team opportunities, while City feel his wage demands are far too high. It was always going to be tough to get the balance right for our youngsters. They want to play in the first team, yet the first team squad is so good that it's very difficult for them to break into. Brahim Diaz, Phil Foden and Lucas Demecha all trained with the first team squad last season, and they all played in the Premier League. In fact, Foden and Brahim Diaz each played 10 games for City last season, which is quite remarkable for a 17 and 18-year-old respectively. You'll remember that Jadon Sancho left City for a reputed £50,000 a week when he moved to Borussia Dortmund last summer, and he featured in 12 games for them last season. I believe that City got a fee in the region of £10 million for Sancho, which was way below what he was potentially worth. But he only had 1 year left on his contract. City feared that he would leave at the end of his contract for virtually nothing, so they let him go. Now the fear is that Latibeaudiere could go down a similar route, although he does have 2 years left on his contract. How does he see himself fitting in with Laporte, Otamendi, Stones and Vincent Kompany? Vincent has had big injury problems over the last 3 years. In fact, he's only played 57 games for City's first team in that time. He's 32 years old, so it may be felt that he's coming to the end of his career. He probably has, I'd say, 2 or 3 years maximum left at the top level. It's very difficult for a 34 or 35-year-old to play centre-back for a top team. Nicolas Otamendi, he's 30 years old. Even though he had his best season ever last season, I think in 2 or 3 years' time, he'll be in the same position as Vinny. He'll be winding down. I'd like Joel to stay for at least another season and try to break into the first team squad. In my eyes, that would be progress. If he can do that, then first team playing time surely will follow. There's also the option that he goes on loan for 12 months to somewhere like NEC Breda, who play in the Dutch Eredivisie. He'll get his first team minutes there, and the experience that he gains will help him to develop and help him to bridge the gap between an academy footballer and playing first team football at Manchester City. So he could quite realistically go on loan for a season or two and come back when Vinny and Nicholas are winding down their careers and be in a prime position to take over their mantle. Joel is a huge talent with so much potential. It would be a huge shame for us City fans if he chose not to stay and fight and not to train under the best manager in the world, Pep Guardiola. Us fans would absolutely love it for him to make it at City. Can you imagine him being at the heart of our defence for the next 10 or 12 years? Please subscribe to our channel, fellow Blues. Hit the bell icon so you get notified of future videos. Hit the like button if you like the video, and we'll see you around, Blues.